Welcome to this demonstration of the Liberty HD termination system where you can field terminate your own HD cables for HDMI applications. Before you start assembling your HDMI connector and cables, you want to make sure you have all your components to your connectors. There are 7 pieces. So in your first step, you're going to be actually using the cable sleeves. You have the black cable sleeve for your large ribbon and your white cable sleeve for the small ribbon. You're going to have your connector body itself, which has the IDC termination contacts into it. Then you're going to have your upper connector shell, which is the gold unit, your lower connector shell, which is going to be placed over the upper, locked into place and crimped. Then you're going to have your lower hood, which is marked by the HDMI logo, and then the last step will be snapping on the upper hood, which is the Liberty logo. This is a representation of the tools required. You'll need the crimp tool, which is used to press the connectors together. You'll need a ruler, can be either English or metric. A pair of electrician's scissors is very handy to have, a hobby knife to separate your foil, and then a pair of diagonal cutters to cut your cable. The specific cable that we have is our Liberty HDMI high-speed cable. This is a unique cable design that uses 2 flat ribbon cables inside the jacket in order to ensure HDMI performance. Your first step with this cable is going to be to prepare the cable. In order to do this, you need to measure out 1.5 inches or 40 millimeters. And then you want to go ahead and strip this jacket off. So using a knife, you can go ahead and rotate the jacket around and then pull off your jacket slug. You're going to be left with a braided shield. You want to take this braided shield and fold it back over the jacket, kind of like turning a sock inside out. Now you need to remove this overall foil shield. The best way of doing this is kind of rotate the cable a little bit and you'll find a seam pop out. When you find this seam, you can track the seam all the way back down to the bottom of the jacket, and you want to just go ahead and nick it down there, and then you can go ahead and grip it and pull it right off. That piece of foil can then be discarded. Now we're left with the actual 2 ribbon cables all cabled together. You want to unfold these and flatten them out. And there's a cotton filler right down the middle of this. You can go ahead and cut that filler off. So pull that filler off to one side, take a pair of diagonal cutters or scissors,